If you're looking for a budget GPU for 1080p gaming that also has at least 8 gigabytes of VRAM, and I know everyone's chasing 12 or 16 gigabytes these days, but honestly, 8 gigabytes is still solid for most modern games. You can run high settings, get smooth frame rates, and even play some newer titles at 1440p if you tweak a few settings. And the best part, most of these GPUs sit between $100 to $250 on the used market. So if you're building on a tight budget, this is where you'll find real value. So now let's go through the best ones you should be looking at. So first one is RX 5700 XT. Yeah, it's a bit old now, but this card still delivers some serious performance for the price. You can easily find one under $80 to $100 range, and it'll still do great at 1080p gaming with medium to high settings. And it also has FSR 3, so you can also use and get extra frames, but for raw frames per dollar, it's still one of the best deals out there. Next one is RX 7600. This is your modern 8 gigabyte option, and honestly, one of the best for high FPS 1080p gaming. It's newer, more efficient, and you'll find it used somewhere around $180 and new at $250. And performance-wise, it performs great at 1080p at high graphics. And this is much better than the older 5700 XT. So this one is a decent card for its price. Then there's the RTX 3060, and yeah, technically it's a 12 gigabyte card, but you'll often find it in the same price range as these 8 gigabyte options. Used 3060s go for around $180 to $200, and if you want DLSS reflex and all the NVIDIA extras, this is a really balanced pick. Plus, that 12 gigabyte VRAM gives you a bit more breathing room for future games. Now let's talk about something different. The Intel Arc B570. It's kind of underrated, but a solid mid-range card if you want to try something new. You get around 10 gigabytes of VRAM, decent 1080p performance, and better driver support than before. Prices are usually around $250 for a new card, and if you're okay going with Intel, it's actually a nice deal for the money. Now let's talk about the RTX 3070 Ti. Because yeah, this card still packs a serious value. It's way more powerful than everything else on this list, and can easily handle high refresh rate, 1080p or maxed out 1440p gaming. And you can actually find it under $250 in the used market, which is kind of crazy for how powerful it still is. And about the 8 gigabytes VRAM, don't worry too much. It's still perfectly fine for 1080p gaming in 2025. You might need to tweak a few texture settings in some newer AAA titles, but overall, this card handles pretty much everything you throw at it. So you can definitely consider this card. And that pretty much wraps it up for the best budget 8 gigabyte graphics cards you can grab right now. All of these GPUs hit that perfect sweet spot for 1080p gaming, and personally, I'd say the RTX 3070 Ti and 3060 are the most balanced options overall. I know I missed a few cards like the 6700 XT, so if you've got other GPUs in mind, drop them in the comments, subscribe, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.